I'm pretty sure Mercury is in retrograde right now because it has been a weird ass weekend. Today I saw a dog riding in a sidecar with his arms like this, wearing sunglasses, and he looked over at me and smiled when I took a picture of him. I'm not even kidding. Then I set the oven on fire. It was an actual fire in the oven. That was pretty stupid. And basically, this is a weekend where everything is going wrong. And then we're gonna cook some pasta, and everything is better with pasta. So. Today we're making pasta with a cauliflower sauce, the pureed cauliflower and garlic saucy pasta with arugula and lemon and a little bit of chili flakes. It's extremely delicious and I love the texture of it. I think incidentally it kind of looks like pasta with Parmesan cheese, although I don't really strive to do imitation foods per se. I feel like if you're someone who's used to eating dairy and you want to make an imitation pasta with cheese, then this is probably a really good substitute idea for you. And if you want that fermented kind of taste that I have no idea what it tastes like, but other people really like, then you can use nutritional yeast on top. And this is basically yeast flakes, and it tastes very fermented, and I'm told that it has a similar kind of taste to Parmesan cheese, so a lot of vegans use it if they want to have a cheesy something or other. So there's an idea. Typically, this whole recipe is actually done in the oven. I usually roast the garlic and I roast the cauliflower. But like I said, I set the oven on fire today. So I don't really want to use it right now. And I don't think it wants to see me for a while. And I get that. So I'm going to do it all stovetop. And we're just going to hope that it works out. I'm sure it will be fine. You want a good amount of garlic. Most of the flavor in this is coming from the garlic, and really the cauliflower is the vehicle for the garlic to get into your mouth. So I'm going to use a whole bunch of cloves. Alright, so we chopped up a whole bunch of garlic. That was 7 or 8 cloves. And now I'm going to add a few tablespoons of olive oil to a non-stick pan. Hopefully I won't set this on fire. We don't want to obviously burn the garlic, and we don't want to overheat the olive oil. So just let it soften. That's the key here. Just let it get nice and soft. Make sure the garlic is all cooked through, and then we're going to take it off. Next, we're going to cut up the cauliflower. So if you hack into it like this, it's going to get everywhere. Don't do it. Flip it over and attack it from the bottom. Pull out all the leaves. Keep one eye on your garlic. Then, underneath, you can see all the roots of the florets. So just cut into it. Like that. So the garlic is softened. It smells amazing. I'm going to take it off. I'm going to throw it into the food processor. I'm just going to let it rest there until we're ready for it. In the meantime, I rinse about half a head of cauliflower. It's not a very sophisticated recipe. If your ratios are a little bit off, just rely on your own taste testing to get it to where you want it to be. But I think about a half head of cauliflower is good enough for the portion size that I'm making. All right, the next step is that we're going to toast the cauliflower. You can just throw it in the oven on a baking sheet with some olive oil, salt, and pepper, unless you have set the oven on fire, in which case you will do it on a hot plate, as I am doing today. I'm just breaking the florets up, and you want them to be kind of small, like that. Break them up. They'll tell you where they want to be broken up, and you just follow it. A little bit more olive oil and take all of our cauliflower awkwardly into the pan. But okay, I was gonna stir it with my hands. That would have been a bad idea. All right, now we're gonna let this again soften, but this we want to become a little crispy. That's gonna add like a nice, really caramelized like taste and texture to it. So what we don't want is just like a pure white puree of cauliflower and garlic. We want like a little bit of color from the brown of the cauliflower. And then that's going to taste really nice with like the chili flakes. So this is going to take a few minutes to do its thing, and season it well with salt and pepper. All right, now I just let that do its thing for a little bit. I'm going to turn on the pasta water so that that's ready, like around the same time that the sauce is ready. And then we're going to wash arugula. Now we're going to cut this lemon and juice it and pull out the seeds, and then that's also going to go into the food processor. It's going in. Okay, so now everything's ready to be blended. So pasta's cooking, arugula is washed, cauliflower is cooked, and we're going to pour the lemon juice into the food processor with the garlic. Now we're going to transfer all of the cooked cauliflower into the food processor as well. I like to leave a little bit behind just so that I can like see some full pieces of cauliflower in my pasta, but it's up to you like how chunky or smooth you want it. Pasta is cooked. I threw it in the pan with cauliflower, a few little bit of chunks that I had left, and then I blended together the cooked cauliflower, lemon juice, and olive oil and garlic that I had earlier, and I seasoned it with salt and pepper. And now we just want to put everything together, so I'm going to scoop the cauliflower in. Make sure to taste it too at this point, like adjust the salt, adjust the pepper. If you think it needs like a little bit more lemon, like this is the opportunity to do that before you stir it into the pasta. And then just drizzle a little bit of olive oil if it looks like a little dry. You want it to be nice and moist. Looks so good. Oh my god. I'm just gonna add like a little bit of chili flakes. This is totally optional. Add as much as you want. All right, and it's as easy as that. Now we're just gonna transfer it to a nice serving bowl. It's hearty, it's so flavorful, full of garlic. The cauliflower makes it really filling. I love that the arugula just gives it like this nice freshness and color. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. And that's it. It's done. And like I said earlier, if you want to put a bit of nutritional yeast, sprinkle it on top, and that's it. It's ready to eat. Well, friends, it's been a long weekend. Mercury has been firmly in retrograde, and I'm about to stuff my face with some pasta. Fortunately, it came out really well. You know, we all have bad weekends sometimes, but sometimes all you need is a good bowl of pasta. Bye!